Oh shoot, I got 15 seconds. Is my camera on? Yes. I got my notes? Yes. Do I have my hat? Yes. What else can I be forgetting? Nothing. Welcome to Content Corner Live! You know the vibes. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Livey. You feel me? Let me put this down a little bit. First and foremost, do me a favor, hit that like wherever platform you're watching this from, whether it is YouTube. Shout out to my YouTube people. LinkedIn, if you're watching. LinkedIn, we're doing both of them. But hit that like. If you want to share this with somebody, please. But once you do that, light up the chat. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know where you're watching this from. I'm back. I was gone for a week. Didn't have Wi-Fi.
Bruh.
Didn't have Wi-Fi, so I apologize. However, we're back. Today, we're going to talk about OpenAI. Okay? They're a little scared right now, I heard. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about China's model and what does that mean for us? Plus, we're going to finally break down from a person who works at YouTube. What does it mean when it comes to AI slop? Will our stuff get banned eventually? Will it get demonetized? We're going to talk about that. And we are going to be talking about how to edit with AI. We're going to show a few things. We're going to test them out. We're going to do it. Nicky with the vacation glow. Yeah, I mean, it's the Rican in me. It's the Rican in me. We got London. Yo, we global. You know what I mean? Drop where you're watching this from. I'm excited. You do look a bit rested. Oh, well, because I slept yesterday. Okay? Yesterday, I slept. Like a lot. Like, a lot. Yeah. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. We got a lot of things to talk about. But let me get this started. Let's get our life going and let's do Content Corner Livey. You feel me? All right. So, OpenAI is scared of open weight models. Should the US be? Okay. So, real quick, first off, shout out to LA, NC, what up? UK in the building, what up? Cincinnati, I see y'all. So, I had to go on YouTube and find out a little bit more about this open weight / China models, right? We've been hearing, whether it's from DeepSeek, from Kimi 3, of, hey, these models are out and they're cheaper and they're open source. And so people are like, what does that mean? Should I use it? And if you've been on this channel, you know I'm very, how do I want to put this? I'm very cautious about what models to bring on this channel, especially when it comes to the China thing, for only the fact of US will eventually ban it. Okay? So the funny thing is, when I was reading this article, the first thing I saw was there's reports that the Trump administration is considering banning K3 and other advanced Chinese models. And so this is why I'm like,
Bruh.
but let's find out more. I found it on Forbes. You know, Forbes gives some really dope information sometimes. But I found out some from Forbes, a little bit more about Kimi K3. We could react to it and give us our thoughts. So let's watch it a bit.
Chinese startup Moonshot AI launched what it claims is the world's largest.
Now you know I watch things very fast. Hold on. Let me get it back normal. I apologize.
Chinese startup Moonshot AI launched what it claims is the world's largest OpenAI model, Kimi K3, on Friday. The model is billed as a direct challenger to Claude and ChatGPT in what the company calls a new frontier of intelligence. Kimi K3 is said to be the largest open-weight AI system at 2.8 trillion parameters. That metric measures the information an AI model learns from its training data and relies on to generate responses, though neither OpenAI nor Anthropic has disclosed the total parameter count of their models. Unlike proprietary models like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Anthropic's Claude, whose underlying systems are private, open-weight models like Kimi K3 or Meta's Llama allow developers to download, run, and modify the AI.
All right, let's just stop there. First, love her accent. Absolutely love her accent. Second, so this is the part that is why this is bringing attention to anything in the US, is because one, it's free. Two, you're able to download it and kind of manipulate it in the way that you want. Where as ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini, unless you use their open source model, which is still, it's not as, not as open as most would think, but you're able to do a lot more for way cheaper when it comes to these other models with Kimi 3. So this is why they're a little bit scared, because they feel that China is just going to flood the US with these open weight models, which eventually people are going to be like, yo, why am I paying for this? Because honestly, what our average person needs for AI isn't super enterprise level, isn't what OpenAI and Anthropic sells to the masses. Because if we think about, even from this channel here, all the things that it can do, the average person uses it as search. That's it. Hey, walk me through how I set this up. Why did I freeze? My bad. Don't know what just happened. Don't know just what happened. Why am I froze? We're going to fix this. Jesus, didn't even know that. Hold on. I got you. Oh, man. That's trasho. I was going in, too. Man. Are we back? All right, we're back. Hello. My bad. Let me know when it freezes again. Let me know. This is the problem with streaming live. You're going to have technical issues, and there's nothing you could do because it's just you, unless you have a team, and then you could adjust very quickly. However, I'm just saying, these are the problems. Anyways, so let me see if I could find it again, because shout out to Isaiah. He's like, you froze. Thank you. Light-skinned Manny sabotaged it. Yeah.
Bruh.
Don't do that. Hold on. I was like, there's this, let's see if I can find it. There's this great podcast that was talking about it. Here we go. Brutal week for OpenAI. Brutal week. Let's go. And the crazy thing is that OpenAI dropped when I was gone, dropped 5.6, dropped a new desktop, which is great. A little confusing, but great. But they were doing pretty good. They were doing pretty good, I thought. And then I saw this.
It was another brutal week for OpenAI. This one might have been one of the worst yet. The headlines kept piling up. They've alienated the left because of cozying up with Trump. They're also alienating the right. We've seen that Elon Musk has been posting Sam Altman. Then we get this Apple lawsuit where Apple accuses OpenAI of being, quote, rotten to its core. They said that their behavior of stealing hardware secrets was, quote, normalized and exemplified by leadership and was, quote, the tip of the iceberg. We have the Atlas browser shutting down. We have Fujifilm stepping down. We have the Oracle downgrade. We have OpenAI selling its models to these blacklisted Chinese companies, which doesn't put it in good books for the government. And that was, of course, kind of one of the only edges that it had over Anthropic. A lot went wrong.
My prediction here, we're going to have a new CEO at OpenAI within the next 6 months. This is, in my opinion, an easy one. We're about to see OpenAI acquire a company called Sierra, and that is the best companies don't stop at the platform. They develop their own applications. Microsoft didn't stop at Windows. It built or bought and built Office. Apple didn't start with iOS. It built the App Store. OpenAI is worth about $500 billion, $500 billion. Sierra has one of the best enterprise AI products. They would check so many boxes acquiring Sierra and installing Brett Taylor as the CEO because OpenAI has one of the best frontier models and Sierra has one of the best enterprise AI products. And Brett.
Here's the thing. I love, and shout out to Isaiah for the super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yo, I still love ChatGPT. I still love ChatGPT. Hey, my mom's here. Everybody say hi to my mom. Oh, she's been not feeling well. So everybody tell my mom to feel better and get well soon. Everybody put that in the chat real quick. Get better. All those, light up the chat for her. But we got comfortable with AI because of ChatGPT. Now, of course, there has been so many different stories, the ups and downs of ChatGPT, of OpenAI, this product, that product. They just dropped a keyboard, which I'm still very confused about, right? Still very confused about. But hey, OpenAI, if you want to send one to me, I will test it out. We will see if it is good. Okay? We will see if it's good. But it's just, I worry about them. And I think this is why I have leaned a little bit more into Claude. One, because I like going into the whole ecosystem style. They made it dope to put one experience in a desktop app where you go from chat to actual scheduled tasks to actually building out things, right? I like that. Now with the new update with ChatGPT, you're able to do the same exact thing that you do in Claude inside of ChatGPT. So if I was to, let me open up another thing. It's just a bit confusing, right? So if we go here to ChatGPT, the new desktop, you will see ChatGPT and Codex. Before, when it first came out, it said ChatGPT work and then Codex. It was a little bit confusing. Now, with the latest update, you'll see ChatGPT and you'll see Codex. Very easy. Create, learn, and explore. Build, debug, and ship. Okay? So now there's 2 tabs. There's chat. You could just brainstorm, talk it out. Work, where you're able to create a file or build a website, research and plan the next steps, automate routines, and reoccurring work. So they're trying to create that same experience that we've seen with Claude, now with ChatGPT, which got users super excited. Super excited. And for the most part, it works very well. I created, let me see if I can find it. I did, was it this one? This one. See if it'll pop up. Oh no, it's this one. This one is. Okay, hold on. This is not letting me be great. Let me be great. Okay, boom. Come on. I created a slideshow / website for the speaking engagement that I was in right inside of ChatGPT. So I was able to brainstorm, talk out everything that I needed to do, give them LB, shout out to LB, and it created this that became an interactive website as well that I was able to give to the participants. They hit copy full AI prompt and everybody was happy, right? What is happening with AI is really fun. Is really fun because we go from, hey, I have an idea, I want to talk something out, to now having a website, to now having slides, to now having documents, to now having an app. Whatever you want to create, you're able to do that no matter what platform you're using it on. No matter if it's ChatGPT or no matter if it's Claude. Doesn't matter, right? Going back to the regular convo though, come on. There we go. But what about these Chinese models? What is going to happen? I still stand strong on, I do feel like this is going to get banned. If we've seen anything before and we know how this administration is and how controlled they are about US stuff, the whole terrorist stuff, all of that, either there is going to be a huge fee eventually down the line to use them, or they're going to be completely banned. That's just my thought. I'm going to put a poll up. Let me know what you think. Now, I'm not saying don't try it out. Go ahead, try. You know what I mean? You may be like, yo, super fire, right? Do you think this administration will ban Chinese AI models? Boom. And I'm also going to say that will eventually mean maybe the video models as well. I don't know. I don't know how much, how do I want to say this? How much energy they have on those. But I know anything that's going to get the information of the people, that's where they're like, hold on. You can't get our information. You can't get our information. And that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. This This administration is different. I'm not going into it. Y'all know I don't talk about it. What happened to my stuff? All right. Hold on. Yo, what? Hold on. I'm not sure what's going on with this live. Like, don't you? Hold on. Stay with me. Something's happening with the stream, and I'm going to figure it out. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. That was wild. This is why I cannot like, yeah, Ecam is still on vacation. You feel me?
Bruh.
What is going on? What is going on? You're talking about it. Yo, OpenAI. Okay, hold on. Let me see. No, now it completely got rid of my side view. Sir. Okay. All right. Look, let me plead my case. Let me see if we're back. Let me plead my case. OpenAI. I said I like you, okay? I use ChatGPT every single day. Your images are undefeated. Do not mess with my stream, okay? Administration. I didn't say anything bad about you. That's it. That's all I will say. I didn't say anything bad about you. OpenAI, you know, I love you. I got to be real sometimes. But the administration, I didn't say nothing bad about you. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no, hear me? I don't want no smoke. Jeez.
Bruh.
Everybody light up the chat. Let's golly. Anyways. Here nor there. My concern, in a good way, is that, well, not even concern. What I hope, if these models, right, if these Chinese models keep coming through, I'm hoping that the US models, their prices go down. That's what I'm hoping. I hope their prices go down. Because these $100, these $200 plans for me, because I got to show you guys stuff, they cost. Okay? They cost. This might be a newsletter discussion. Yeah, for the rest of this, please sign up for the newsletter. I will get you that. So we could go more in depth, because I don't want no smoke. I want my life to go fine. You know what I mean? This is crazy. I want my life to go fine. Don't, Jesus. I'm not going to tell my audience to say nice things about either or. I'm just saying, don't, just let the information go. You know what I mean? Just let the information go. Jesus. And this is why the admin will take lobby money from the... See, hold on. Let me take that off. Take that. I don't want to... Listen, you're going... Anything about the administration, I'm not putting on my stream. We're not going to do it. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Okay? I still want to go live. We'll talk about something else. OpenAI is scared.
Bruh.
They may ban Chinese models.
Bruh.
OpenAI updated their desktop. Is pretty cool. They added sites. It's great.
Bruh.
Next topic.
Bruh.
Next topic. I ain't fooling with this. That was wild. Watch. We're not going to have no problems no more. We're going to have no problems no more. All right. Let's get back to this topic. So, shout out to Tony. Tony's in the building. She said, join Lion's behavior. Links in the chat. Are you going to talk about Streamer University tonight? Yes. I probably will. It'll be later on. It'll definitely be later on, but I do want to talk about it. I definitely do. And shout out to everybody who's hitting the super chat just in case this does shut down. Thank you, Melvin. I appreciate you. All right. We've touched on this topic a few times where what type of content is allowed on YouTube when it comes to AI. There has been several channels that has been banned, completely gone. There has been channels that have been demonetized, but there are a lot of AI channels out there that are thriving, that are making a lot of money. And so we have to figure out what works, what doesn't, what is allowed, what's not. What can we make money? What we can't make money off of. So Creator Inside, which is a great channel when you are trying to figure out YouTube updates and policies and different tips and tricks for YouTube, got the VP of Trust and Safety on the channel to talk about the exact policy that we've been questioning, that we've been going third party and all of that. Now we have a true explanation of what this means. So I got a few parts already queued up. Let me get this like this. So there's 3 buckets of how they do not accept AI content. There's 3 buckets. So let's hear it out.
One is generic and repetitive, like content that is...
You know me. Hold on. Regular speed. Shout out to those people who listen to videos 1.5 and 2, right? If you listen to my content, you probably listen to it in 1.5 or 2 as well. So,
which we'll talk about today. One is generic and repetitive, like content that is sort of the same and repetitive. It's made with templates and there's not much variation from video to video. Like that is not something that our viewers wish to see a lot of, and that we want to provide an incentive for people to make, and therefore we don't want it in YPP. The second is content that we might call, off-putting or distressing. That's the type of content that we say, like, look, if you're trying to just get views by doing something emotionally manipulative or make distressing content, that's not something that we want to encourage either. And then the third bucket that we'll break it down into is something called AI personas. And this is where you may have created a persona that's AI. And if they're talking about sensitive topics, so like AI personas may be fine overall, but if you have AI personas that are talking about finance or legal issues or healthcare, medical issues, we don't want to provide an incentive for that right now either. And so any of those...
Okay. Specific topics when you are using AI content, okay? Any sensitive content that I feel that would manipulate people's thought process or change the narrative on certain things that may be true, they could possibly not like it. It's a little shaky. I mean, like, it's a little shaky, but I get it. And if you missed those topics, I'll rewind it for you.
Or healthcare.
Hold up. Boop, boop, boop.
And this is where you may have created a persona that's AI. And if they're talking about sensitive topics, so like AI personas may be fine overall, but if you have AI personas that are talking about finance or legal issues or healthcare, medical issues, we don't want to provide an incentive for that right now either. And so any of those 3 buckets are things that we will not allow into YPP if a channel has too much of those things.
AKA, You can use your real self to say that. You could use your real person to say all of your different views. When it comes to that AI character, not so much. Which is okay, because I'm very big on, if you're going to use your AI character, use it more for like updates, like quick stories, like that. But when it comes to perspective, I want you to use who you are. That's it. Because that could get a little bit shaky. And people will be like, we're still very divided. There are people who really rock with AI, and then there's people who are really against any type of AI content. And haters are louder than supporters. So I support that. I'm cool with that. But I wanted to share what that meant a little bit. Now, I did see a different part. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was this part.
And that's the stuff that we don't want to have in YPP.
Whether you use AI or not, whether you use CGI or not, conventional, stock, any of those things, you still want to tell a great story. I mean, that's the essence of being a creator. You're sharing your personal voice, your personal vision. You're sharing, hopefully, an arc of stories over videos where there's a progression of your talent, your ability as a storyteller, and you can see the channel. You can become invested in the channel. And I think that's the part that sometimes people feel is missing. There's suddenly 3,000 identical videos, like cookie cutter videos up there.
Sometimes we see tutorial videos on YouTube, and they'll say, hey, there's this new trend, and it's a banana and it's a strawberry, and they're talking about stuff. And here, let me show you how to make that, and then you'll get in and make a bunch of money in YPP. And it's like, if there's already a bunch of it out there, making the next one or the next channel that's making all the same kind of stuff is just, it's generic, it's repetitive, and there's just too little variation and creativity within the channel, then the channel won't end up staying in YPP or won't get in the first place.
Yeah, I think sometimes people look and see.
That's interesting. That's very interesting, because are they just saying, because in my head, and tell me if I'm wrong. So if I make one of those fruit ones, if I make, like they said, the banana and the strawberry, going through a little drama, and then at the end I go, if you want to make those same videos, click the link in my bio or whatever, right? And then I make another channel. What if I make it of grapes and cucumbers? And then I say the same thing. Is that repetitive? If I'm using different characters, because these are the different types of questions. Really, I wouldn't do that, right? But there are going to be people who do, because at least for me, it's all on my Instagram. Yes, I watched them.
Bruh.
Don't judge me. All right? Do not judge me. Well, they were all on there. Now I have like legit drama. Hold on. I'm like real caught up in one right now. Hold on. Let me show you. Where is... Let's see if it... I actually had to follow one, because I was like, I'm too invested in this story. I'm too invested. So, it's not fruits. It's actual supposedly looking people. But look. Hold on.
Kwesi. Mr. Bonsu, Mrs. Bonsu, it's so good to see you both again.
There you go, being formal again. We told you weeks ago, call us Matilda and Joseph.
I don't think I can do that. How about we compromise with Auntie Matilda and Uncle Joseph? We'll take that. So, how's retirement treating my favorite tourists?
We're not tourists anymore. We're officially Ghanaians. Again, we even got our Ghana card and everything.
And homeowners. We finally moved in 2 weeks ago. I still remember you telling...
See, it's a whole story to it. There's a whole story. But these get views. They get views. And I promise you, I watched all of them. I watched all of them. And it's not even like really like you can see when it's stitched up, but it's as long as you have a good story, people will watch it. Even if there's errors in the video and you could clearly see that it's like, yo, super AI. There are people who are going to watch it. But is this considered AI slop? Actually, let's do this. Let's do this in the chat. Let me end one poll. Why it won't let me end? There we go. Let me end one poll and start the other. Is this type of content AI slop? Boom. See, like, wait, why is it not playing? Why is it not playing?
Tomorrow.
Of course, I could have
Oh, there we go. Oh.
even sent her via mobile money now, but if she's coming by the house, I will text her to bring my grandson. It's been long since I saw his handsome face. Tell me, how's our wife Mia doing? You guys still on financial lockdown or financial responsibility or whatever you call it?
Ma, it's financial responsibility, and yes, we are still on it. It's just a matter of months now, and we will be eligible for the loan. But yeah, Mia, she's fine. I am the one who's tired from having to pick up extra shifts.
Well, I guess she's finally making you act like a married man and providing for the home.
I wouldn't be mad if you do say it is. Like, the content is, like I said, it isn't the greatest. The storytelling, fire. I wonder what age demographic would consume that type of content. I ask because my abuela always gets tricked. So is it elder? I'm watching it. I'm not elderly. What you talking about? Hold on. We could go through the comments and we could assume, okay? I don't like assuming, but we could assume, right? So, that's digital blackface slop. I'm not mad. Listen, I'm here for all perspectives. That's why I'm asking, is it considered, Isaiah, you're not elderly. What is wrong with,
Bruh.
So boom, I'm so invested. I done watched all the episodes. So this person, private. All right. Oh yes, next part. So I don't want to assume people's ages. I'm just going to show you some of the people. And you could tell me what you think it is, right? Let's see. Here's another one. Here's another one. I don't know if she's a photographer. What's she doing? There's a bunch of people on this one. I'm not really sure. I'll do one more. Because I don't want to out people. You feel me? I don't want to out people. I just want to, let's do this one. Nope. Private. This one. Private again. Jesus, why is everybody in their mama's private? You know what I mean? This one. Okay, majority of these people who are watching in private.
Bruh.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I don't know. I'm trying one more. Private. Okay, I give up.
Bruh.
I give up. So, yeah. I've gotten caught up in these many times, but I get caught up in they're ashamed. They're ashamed is wild. It may be their burner accounts. It may be their burner accounts. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just here to, you know what I mean? To share. I'm just here to share. He's like, yeah, my dad had to ask me was AI. Video was Obama and Michelle really dancing. They're getting so good. Mostly everybody. No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Because if you look at the comments, they're not. I mean, they're not bot comments. I'll just say that. They're not bot comments. So that's my opinion. My opinion. So it's interesting because I'm like, it still leaves the question open of what is considered AI slop. What is it? I thought it was just bad acting. Yeah, that's the thing. On TikTok, there are a whole bunch of bad acting content that I get caught up in. Now there's just bad acting AI content that I get caught up in. Like, okay, I'll say this, and maybe I'll get killed for it. I don't know. Dhar Mann. Dhar Mann's videos, they're not good acting. And they get millions of views. They're not good. No true offense, and especially if any of them follow me. I love all those who watch me and follow me, even if you don't like me. However, we're not going to sit here and say these are prime time acting skills. We will watch one. You let me know if this is prime time acting skills. Hold on. Let's find one. Let me see. Cuz I get caught up in the Dhar Mann ones when I say all day, all day. So hold on. Let me go to mine, because mine has the dumb stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess up where I have a profile to learn, and I have a profile to like lose brain cells. Don't judge me. All right? We sometimes need that. Okay? Leave me alone. What is it? Dhar Mann. All right. Here we go.
Economy is that way.
You didn't book our seats together?
Don't blame me. You're the one that invited yourself to my business trip.
But it's our anniversary weekend. I thought you'd be excited that I could join.
Not wrong. Okay, this business trip is extremely important to me, and I cannot have you yammering in my ear the whole flight. I can't rip with that. Okay, now go. You're slowing down the whole boarding process.
Okay. Excuse me.
Bruh.
I believe you dropped this.
Thank you so very much.
It's the least I can do, considering we're neighbors.
Well, that just made my day a whole lot better. I'm Dana.
What about your anniversary?
Sean.
Gorgeous watch.
Yeah, I think it goes well with the suit, right?
Absolutely. Clearly, I love a man with class. Are you going to Hawaii on business?
All right. I'm not getting caught up. I think I proved my point. Okay. Hold on. Let me end this poll. Let me end this poll. Okay. Hold on. Is this considered slop? How about that? And this is no offense to Dhar Mann. Wait, I'm not putting that on the screen, but the chat is wild. I'm not putting that on the screen. I'll put it on this screen though. But no, she is considered slop. Hey, Hey, can you add or just bad acting? I think slop can be considered bad acting. You know what I mean? It depends. It just depends on how you. Okay, I'll do another. I'll do another fun poll. So y'all say no, that's not slop. Okay, hold on. Is this considered good acting? Boom. I say, is this considered good acting? How about that? How about that? How about that? I watched 91 Granny throw down on Michael Jackson music. People in the background frozen, watched over and over. Damn.
Bruh.
Is this Oscar winning is wild. Is wild. It's called mindless entertainment. We all need that. Listen, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom. I get caught up in it. Had better. I haven't seen that. Who's seen that? I haven't seen that. I heard it was wild. I just saw a clip from Ish and Gigs. I heard it was wild. I'm not. It's Timu acting is. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. I don't know how we got here. How did we get here? Oh, the AI slap. I was like, how did we get here? Yeah. I think acting is acting. Listen, shout out to those who do it. This is not me criticizing in any kind of way. Get your money, boo-boo. However it is. But they know what they're doing. Good storytelling, it doesn't matter the visuals. It sometimes doesn't even matter the acting. Good storytelling will get people hooked every single time. Every single time. Okay? This is what I need to do. I need to get a good storyteller on Content Corner. That's what I'm gonna do. I gotta get Roberto back on. That's what I need to do. I can get Roberto back on when he has light on him, because last time he was on, he was in a car and it was dark. Blow up Roberto, aka RPN, DMs right now. Hey, Nicky needs you back on Content Corner. You feel me? Nicky needs you back on Content Corner. That's all I'll say.
Bruh.
Next topic. I don't know how I feel about this one. What kind of stories? I don't want to ask where you were thinking. I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. Next topic. Boom. I don't know how I feel about this. Instagram will charge for AI access. I don't know how I feel about this, okay? Would you pay? Let's do a new poll real quick. Let's do a new poll. I got stories. I know you do. I know you do. Would you pay Instagram to use their AI tools? Okay. Didn't give you any type of context yet. All right. Meta has been working to establish a more viable monetization pathway for its AI models. To that effect, Adam confirmed that IG users will have to pay for access to future in-app AI tools. Okay. He pretty much said, basically, these AI models are very expensive to run. And so we try to just offer them for free, but we have to cap on how many times you can use them per day. Eventually, we're going to be able to subscribe. Eventually, you're going to be able to subscribe to be able to get access to more. And we're working on that right now. I feel like I'm going to ruin all of my future brand deals, sponsorship situations based off my thoughts sometimes, and I don't care.
Bruh.
However, I think it's a little bit too late. Use Manus instead. That's ran by Meta. Right? That's ran by Meta. Oh man. I want to work with Meta one day. Like on a serious tip. I would love to work with Meta one day. However, I'm not paying for that.
Bruh.
I'm not. I'm really not. Instagram is such a love-hate relationship. Still very important in the digital footprint. Still very, very important. That's why I'm still active to this day, right? However, and I'm going to talk personally. I am just too good with ChatGPT and Claude and Higgsville and all of these other AI tools that I've been accustomed to already creating on, that I'm not going to pay to put a filter, an AI filter on, to use some of the AI tools. I don't even use the AI tools for Instagram, for inside of edits. I don't even do that. Now, not to say they're not fun. They're not dope to try out. I may have tried out a few, absolutely. And if you've tried out any of the AI features, whether it's a filter, whether it is one of those effects, whatever it may be, the auto enhance. Now, I will say that the AI auto enhance, pretty dope. Has a hit or miss sometimes, but pretty dope. What I love is the Meta glasses. Meta glasses are undefeated. Now, do I go, hey, Meta, to a whole bunch of times? No. I'm still not used to that. I'm still not. However, am I using the crap out of I have Oakleys. Meta glasses. I have the Meta glasses. I have the Oakley Meta glasses. They're great to record, to do behind the scenes. I actually have them right here. They're fire. When I randomly think of things, do I go, hey, Meta? Yes, I do. But do I use it to an extent where I may need to pay for it? Absolutely not.
Bruh.
No, I don't. Now, can that change? Possibly. They have to come with some fire, though. They have to come with some fire for me to pay an extra subscription already on top of the subscription that I already paid for with Instagram, because I pay for the verified situation. So if it came with the verified, cool. If it's on top of the verified, no. Like they have, let me see if I can find it. They have that like Instagram Plus. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all, let me see if I pull it up. I think I have to post something. Or maybe I can go into settings. Let's see if I can find it. Boop. Let's go. Instagram. Oh, here we go. Instagram Plus. So now they have a Instagram Plus and you could try it for free. So you could preview stories, get story rewatch insights, search your stories viewer list, preview messages, unlock custom fonts on your bio, which I think is cute, custom app icon, spotlight your story, send super hearts. I don't know why. Extend your story expiration, which is cool. Pin more posts. That's very important. Create multiple story audiences. I'm not sure what that means. Make as many audience lists as you want. so you can share content with select groups. Not that detailed. I'm not that detailed. Message with custom fonts. That could be fun. Add custom fonts to your stories. And then see when your story was viewed. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things I would try for free and probably cancel. But I don't see the true benefit of it, except for the pin more post. I like that. I like that a lot because that increases your chance when it comes to first impressions for people to understand who you are and possible like follows. So I'm okay with that. But if it was just a separate one to say, hey, you could get all the AI features you want.
Bruh.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I saw a question. Hold on. Is the verified check on Instagram worth it? Because I gotten offered it by Instagram, but not sure if I should pay for it. I think it depends on the goal, right? I think it depends on the goal. So for me, people were starting to make double accounts of me, like fake accounts of me. And then 2, it gives you extra visibility when you're in the comments, right? When you have a verified sign, you end up in the top of the list. So that could be a good strategy if you are going on thought leaders, competitors, even just people you like. You just have a comment strategy to grow your following. You end up on the top, and people tend to look, who is this person that's verified, rather than just a regular person. Because if it's a regular person, then they have to have a strong comment that is entertaining or already has a whole bunch of likes for people to rock with it and see who that person is. So for me, it's worth it. And that's why I keep paying for it. But for some, it may not be, right? It may not be. Please click on the pin more posts to see how many extra. I got you. Let's do that. Shout out to Adam. Haven't seen you in a bit. What's up, Adam? All right. Where is it? Here we go. Now you could pin up to 6 posts on your profile so you can showcase more content that best represents you. So first two joints. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I think for that alone, if you have a strategy for that would be worth it. Let me see if there's another thing. Search your story view list. I ain't tripping off of how many people watch my stories. Maybe that's just me. I ain't tripping off of that. What is super? Send super hearts. Make your friend's story feel extra special with vibrant animated hearts that burst across the screen.
Bruh.
I think these are like fillers. And if I was to say what is worth the $3.99, pin posts, custom fonts. And some people have the ability to extend their stories and see, like search the story view list. That could be worth it for some.
Bruh.
Yeah. What was it? Those pin posts could make your first page of posts. So the pin posts, let me show you. Hold on. Sometimes mine's. So those bottom 3, like they're the top, but I don't know why it does that. Hold on. It's like, okay, here we go. So my top three is more of like credibility and then like a kind of what I talk about. So ChatGPT, when I worked with them, when ChatGPT featured me, and then the daily AI tools that I use in 2026, because I talk a lot about tools, right? So that's my post. Some people will do like about me, like what can you expect, maybe an offer that they have, and let's just say their top performing one. Some people do top performing ones. Whatever your strategy may be, now it'll be this top row and the second one. So where I have this one, which is a really good post. Side note, if you're an LB, I need y'all to flood this one. I'll let y'all hear about it. But so the second row would be another pin section that you can have. So it just allows, like I said, for better first impression. You feel what I'm saying? Best first impression. So I don't need super hearts.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? I don't need it. I get it. I understand. $3.99. Can they just show my followers my content? Yeah, that's where I'm at with it too. That's where I'm at. But neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. All right. So most of y'all said, not most of y'all, like 94% of y'all said no to paying Instagram to use their AI tools, and I get it. And I get it. I get it. But I do think when it comes to Instagram, I do think they're going to get more into pay for certain features that will help benefit you in the algorithm. I think this was their test with the $3.99. I do believe the big problem with just show, like how Isaiah said, just show the people the content. I think that is a situation. And I think eventually they will pay. They will charge you to make that happen. Instead of just ads, because most people don't run ads. Like, that's not a thing for most average people. So, yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. Anyways, let me show you something. Let's talk about editing videos with AI, okay? First off, yes or no, I'm not going to put the poll, but yes or no, are you using AI to edit your videos? Let me know. Okay, are you using AI to edit your videos? There are several ways that we've talked about, but I want to kind of narrow them down into like one list, one situation. And wait, I would pay IG $1.99 to show everyone I follow unfiltered in alpha. Okay, all right, cool. Video editing, yes, no, not yet. Edited with Descript using Claude, super dope, but tokens, not so much. No, I get it. So I want to show you a few examples of editing with AI. And the tools that we're going to be talking about, one, Hyperframes, which we've talked about before. And if you saw this week's video that dropped Saturday, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show a little bit of that video. I want to talk about Submagic, and I want to talk about AI Producer that is done by Opus Clip that I feel is going to open up more tomorrow. And some of you who are in Lines Behavior have access to AI Producer. They've been opening it. But I I want to talk about those three things, right? Wait, paying IG to show your content would give them the data that they are trying to take to train their models with from Muse AI. Hard pass. Ooh, that's a thought. Didn't even think about that. That's a thought. Not yet. Yes. Okay, so I want to show you. Hold up. This video that I just dropped on Instagram was edited with Hyperframes. Okay, so Hyperframes is a open source model that you can hook up to your Claude, to your ChatGPT, and you give it a video, you say what you want, and it will do it. Okay, so really quick example, and I'll show you. Let me get everything taken care of. And let me give you Hyperframes. Actually, I'll just send you the video. Hold up. Let me go to my channel. Me. Hello. All right. So I had dropped this video. I made this. Okay. Shout out to those who have seen it. Type P for promise that you will. I will drop that right here. Hold on. E said chronological order. You know they have chronological order, right? You know that, right? If you hold on. Some people just don't know this part. I got you. Boo boo boo. Hold on. If you go to the top part where it says Instagram and you just go to following, it will go in chronological order based off who you follow. So you see 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. So this is chronological order. What most people don't do is go and hit following. They will stay in the feed. But they have that. You know what I mean? They have that. Just most people don't do it. All right. Back to it. So let me show you this real quick. So let me show you how that works. Hold on. Let's go with, where's the end part? Because here we go.
The new stop on the map. The new NickySaunders.com is live. One line through everything I build. First stop, draft loop. One idea in, a week of content out. Next stop, Lions behavior. Creators building ecosystems together. Then the brand work.
Okay, so I gave you the video if you haven't seen it. I made that video with Hyperframes. I gave it my website and gave it the avatar that I wanted, and it created that. Fire. Another example that Hyperframes did was this one right here. So I'm going to take you into Claude, right? I'm going to take you into Claude and then Claude Code. /goal is going to be one of your favorite things once you will have graduated from just using the chat feature, whether it is Claude or whether it is ChatGPT, because you have to be very clear with what you want to be done and it will do it. Okay. So the prompt that I gave it was, I want you to clip up the latest video in my downloads folder, which was a video that I did last week from my speaking engagement. And I want you to use, and I have a skill called Clipper that will clip the video up using Hyperframes. Skills is going to be amazing for you. if you haven't made those. I want to find the best hook, 2 videos, clip them up with the best hook, story, context, and then the transformation or something shocking at the end. I want you to add motion graphics when something is being said, any type of pictures that are needed to make the point. And if we need to talk out anything, let's talk it out. Ask me as many questions as you want. Okay? So let me see if I still have the video, like the full video I could show you. I'm not going to show you I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it was like 50 minutes long. But I just want to show you the source of where it came from. So let me go into my Google Drive real quick. Google. Shout out to those who use Google Drive. So, boom. Superhero status by leaving here. But you're going to feel a little bit confident to at least post something. Okay? Because nowadays, we're seeing a lot more C-suite people starting to become creators. Okay, so had my Osmo pointed at me, connected my mic, got this all taken care of. It's 57 minutes, right? So if you remember the prompt, I said, hey, look at, because I downloaded it, look at this video and find 2 clips, okay? And so one of them is on my Instagram right now, so you can see how it did it. And if you are wondering how to install Hyperframes, the video will show you, but I can give you a really quick situation. If you go into Customize, you go into Connectors, you hit Add, and you browse Connector. If you type in Hyperframes, it's right there. It's that simple, okay? It's that simple. And this is what that conversation did. Ass off over there, okay? It was the lowest I taught my ass off over there, okay? It was the lowest engaging community I ever had. I had a community, I don't know how many of y'all know about it, it was deeper than the brand. Because though I see people in person like, yo, I'm in deeper than the brand, dog. That was like their flex. But I gotta go back into the videos and I gotta watch all of them, but I'm in there. What did I do for me? I need you to do something with it. Nah, but it's fire. Like I see the value. I went to a newer model where I'm like, let's just create make sure they feel safe, seen, and heard. Let's not push them to too much education. We'll do our Friday night live, but let's create a call where they're saying what they learned. And these people have been making so much more stuff than the other one that was super structured, had the coaching programs, all of that. Some people just need a place to feel creative, just feel like there's no judgment. Your community needs to not feel judged. If you want vulnerability, if you want transformation, you have to make sure they do not feel judged. I taught my ass. Boom. Okay. That's what that conversation right here, that's what this did. Now, of course, I had already created the skill. This is why it's important to create skills, because I have that clipper skill that said, hey, find the specific hook. At the end, I kind of wanted like a black and white. I want these certain type of captions. So I had already created, the style that I wanted to. And if you're in lines behavior, if you let me know, I'll give it to y'all, right? That skill. But this is with Hyperframes. This is not, I didn't have to edit anything. I just had to explain it. It picked out the certain parts, right? I think it had picked out another part. I gave it to Isaiah. And boom, did everything for me. Now, another one that I actually wanted to test out on live is Submagic, okay? So one thing that I did is I I went into Opus Clip and just cut up certain parts real quickly, right? Now, what Opus Clip is really good. Who has Opus Clip? Type in me in the chat. If you don't, I will give you the link, because Opus Clip, think of Opus Clip as like an amazing creator ecosystem, because it not only can take your long form videos and clip it up into short videos, but then they have Agent Opus, which will allow you to make faceless content with either just your voice or an AI voice, or it will allow you to do AI producer, which I'm going to show you in a bit, that will edit your video, your talking head videos with just text. Okay? So, if you don't have Opus Clip, I'm about to give you this joint. If you didn't like Opus Clip before, I'm going to tell you to revisit it because of the products that it has. Not just for Opus Clip in itself, because that saves a lot of time. But I'm talking about the suite of products that it have, especially this AI producer that it has, and that I'm going to show you later. So, that 57-minute video that I showed you, it clipped it up into 38 clips. Crazy, right? So I'm going to pick this one, because what I want to do is remove that. The reason why I don't, let's do edit clip. What about Zencaster? I've never used it. Never thought about this with Hyperframes. I used it for videos, but does it do audio? Does it do audio? What do you mean, does it do audio? Like, I don't want to assume what you mean by that. Don't know what you... So, okay. Let me remove this, because I don't need that. And let me download this, because I want to try Submagic to see how it edits this particular video. And then we're also going to test out AI Producer to see how it edits this video. And we're going to do a mini battle. Okay, we're going to do a mini battle. I used it on multiple emails until I ran out and have to pay. It's so funny. I am not mad at this hustle. Hey, yo, I am not mad at this hustle. Hey, dog, they gave a free trial. I used all of my emails to stay with this trial. I had a new project, new email, another project, another email. That thing is fire. I'm just not going to pay for it right now.
Bruh.
Ew. Hyperframes, is it paid subscription or is it part of Opus Clip? Okay, so no. So Hyperframes is actually part of HeyGen, not Opus Clip. But the editing side of it is free. It's open source, okay? When you want to add the avatar, like whether it's your avatar or your AI character, that's when it becomes paid, right? That the HeyGen part is when it becomes paid. But if you're just editing motion graphics, editing the videos, that is all free. Okay? That is all free. So, yeah, that's why I said Hyperframes is really dope. Really, really dope. Especially if you are the type that keeps it in like Claude or ChatGPT. Now, some people, beyond, this is why I want to show different things. Claude and ChatGPT is intimidating for some people when it comes to editing, or even making images, period, but like, or making videos is a little bit intimidating because they don't know how to express and explain the different types of edits that they want. So they need to see different examples. They need to have certain templates. They need to have certain prompts already there. So if you are that person that needs to see those templates and prompts and all that, these next two tools are probably for you. If you are the type that is like, boom, I'm already in the conversation. I know exactly what I want. I'm going to create the skills. If you are that super user, Hyperframes is probably your vibes. So I'm showing all different, no matter what kind of user you are. Okay. So let me see. And this is still downloading.
Bruh.
Come on. We're going to put some music on. I mean, we're going to put some music on. We're going to get this. The hustle is real. Yo, yeah, shout out to that person that's like, yo, I got 9 emails. I had 9 trials. Come on. Opus Clip treats us very well over here. Okay? I was able to get early access to Agent Opus when it came out, to my Lions Behavior people, AI producer. If you are consistent on your social medias, they gave access to those people first. So, and there's more to come. Listen, hold on. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you all this. Maybe I'm not. Hold on. Let me get the actual message. Here. What camera are you using? It was moving when you moved. Oh, this one? Hold on. Whee! That's the Pocket Osmo 3. You can use it as a webcam. Actually, Best Buy has a sale on them. Hold on. As we wait for this to download, hold on. I'm gonna find it for you. Let me get to this. Y'all know I have ADHD. So let me, and I gotta show you something too. But let me show you this. It said, hey, lots of updates for you guys. We're putting the final touches on the open beta announcement, which will go live tomorrow. Okay? So we're ready to let everyone off the wait list so they can have all the access now. They're up to something. That's why I say Opus Clip is really, really dope. Really, really dope. Perfect. I'll remind you. Yeah, let me go. I saw it on. Where's Best Buy? I still have time. I still have time because it says 59. Okay, so let me. Best Buy. They have a Black Friday in July. Not really sure. But where's it at? Where's it at? Boom. Right here. They got the Osmo. If you just want the Osmo, is $439. Or if you want it with the stand and the mic, it's $549, which I think is a great deal. So I will give y'all, hold on. This is not no affiliate situation. Boom. And if y'all gonna get this, say, Nicky, I'm gonna get it. Boom. There you go. I'm surprised Opus Clip is not sponsoring this video. They sponsor so many. Some of the videos that I do, they do sponsor it. Some of the videos they do. I got you. Nicky, is Opus Clip similar like edits? No. Because edits literally lets you edit manually, where Opus Clip takes out that that manual side of things. I need this to do what it do, because I just wanted to download it real quick. I'm about to find just another clip and let it download it with that. I just wanted to take the title off. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to take. I shouldn't have taken the title off. I really shouldn't have. I'm gonna go get it. Thanks. No doubt, Jason. I just want to make sure, because the Osmo used to be like what, $800, $900 at a point. Now they have a new one, but it is not allowed in the U.S. So I think the price went down because there's a new one, but I mean, no one can get it. Like, no one. So that's a little bit wild. A little bit wild. But let me get Submagic up and running, and let me get Submagic. Oops, why am I spelling this wrong? And then after this, yeah, we're going to talk about Streamer U. Yeah, we're going to talk about Streamer U. Because I was like some of y'all watching it for sure. Okay. Y'all know, but I was watching it for a different reason. I was definitely watching it for a different reason. So with Submagic, we're going to test out this AI auto edits. We're going to see how good it is. I'm going to be honest. They do have magic clips, which is, it also does take the long form into shorter clips. I personally am not a fan of it, and that's just being honest. But, I mean, and then producer. Sure, we already did this. And to give you a sneak peek of what it could create, it created this for me while I was on the cruise. Self-awareness is what's going to make you stand out in social media, in content creation. The more that you are aware of who you are, your personality, what makes you stand out, your childhood loves and everything like that, is what's going to make you stand out from the AI stuff, from all the competition, because they're running off of a framework and you're running off of authenticity. You know, mind you, the only thing I said was a prompt that they had, which was cut this into a motivational short, captions emphasize on key advances, music that builds. I didn't like the music. I said, it asks you questions, and then I said, remove the music because it's not good. And then I wanted the quote at the end, and what's really good is that they have all these different effects that let you do whatever you want. But like I said, I actually give you this link early because it may put you on the waiting list. I know I want to show you this to prepare you for tomorrow, because they said tomorrow it's they're letting everybody in, but I wanted to show you this now. Come on, we're right there. We're right there. I wanted to do a battle. Bear with me, people. We're gonna play this song again one more time. I'm gonna play this one more time. Okay, I was trying to keep up and checking out Opus. You stay putting me on to AI. I try. You know what I mean? I tried downloading Opus Clip before and I couldn't do anything. They tried to make me pay for a subscription before I could even produce any clips or anything. They should at least allow you to do like 1 or 2 clips by itself. I've been using Descript Underlord for clips for long form to short form because I'm paying for it. Interested in these other platforms, but the value has to be there for the ROI. No, I get it. And I'm okay. Let me take off this music, because one thing that you may get when we see new tools is FOMO, right? If you already have a workflow that works, I don't want you to break it, because there's always a learning curve with new workflows. Now, because you used one workflow, you will probably, your learning curve will be a little bit easier. But if you have your consistency is strong, you're posting every single day, you like how this goes, it doesn't take up too much time, I'm big on not messing up your workflow. However, I am here to show you, hey, this is what it's doing. And if your tool is maxed out, like it's not upgrading the way it should, that's where I go, You know what I mean? Looks like a great tool. Only issue is 5 gigabytes upload max. Would be great if it can upload the entire filming session. Then it cuts into verticals. Not sure if the current 5G limit is a temp one. I could definitely ask. I definitely can ask if they plan on let me ask that right now. I can ask that right now. Someone on the live is wondering, will the 5 GB for Opus Clip ever be more when it comes to uploading your videos? Boop, 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 boop. Boop. There we go. Gone. Done. And if you think I'm lying, not. I asked it right here. Let's see if they answer it on the live. Let's see if they answered. Does the Opus Clip allow you to put a minute markers from videos to make edits? I never tried. Because my whole point of putting it in Opus Clip is so I don't have to mark it. Like, I'm not trying to go through it. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, they're typing. Hold on. May answer before the video renders. Yeah, because it's like 97. It's 97. So we get... Hold on. Let's see. He's typing. It's 99. I don't know who's going to win. You know what I mean? I don't know who's going to win. Either him or over here. Who do you got? The text or the download? Let me know. The text or the download? He's typing. It's still stuck on 99. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. He said it. The text. Okay. Yes, for sure. It's mostly just a limitation of browsers and wait times. How big are the files they're hoping to upload? Marco, tag, you're it. What you got? I'm still on the 99. You know what I mean? I'm still on the 99. You know what I mean? This is legit. We're getting real-time insight here. Of course, I got you. That's the point of being on these lives. I have a workflow, but NGL is tedious. And I still feel like I'm missing one more tool for my animation videos. And okay, so that's why I'm not mad if you feel like you're missing one more. I'm cool with. Why is this 99? This is really
Bruh.
Okay. It says, so normally for clients, one session, multiple vertical clips, so the file can be up to 10 gigs and 4K. So he said 10 GB up to 4K because it's shooting for a client. Boom. Got it. Let's see what he says. Okay, I'm about to give up. Hold on. I'm not about to give up. I'm about to just do what I was supposed to do. Hold on. Hold on. My dashboard. This is insane. I'm not sure why is that way. See, still stuck on 99. So what I'm going to do, look at that, 60 seconds, lies. I'm just going to take this one. Download. Give me that. Okay. I'm not sure what this one is. You felt enough. Let's see what this says. You felt safe enough to cry. Yes. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever, right? You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them that they are like, they become your marketing team. All right, we're going to use that. We're going to use that one. All right. So I have that downloaded. We're going to go to Submagic. We're going to pick a template. So this is great for people who need templates and need to visually see how this edit is going to be. So they have this Bob version. They got Jack. They got Molly. And it breaks down what they are. Creative, energetic, cinematic, neon, organic and crafted, dynamic and bold, effective and modern, or minimal and design. So I'm going to go, let's do creative and energetic. Let's do that. I'm going to drop the video right here. Boom. And I'm going to go create AI video. Boom. Now it's processing. At the same time as this goes, your video will be ready in 3 minutes. We're going to go into AI Producer. And we are going to upload that same video. Okay? Same video. Now, the cool thing about this one is like smart model. We could do Claude 4.6. They got the latest ChatGPT 5.6, all that. I'm going to stay with smart model. We're going to do ask. I don't want to do auto run where it's like run straight through the finished cut. Ask me questions. You know what I mean? Ask me questions. So we're going to do that. And they have some templates. Okay. So add captions to my video, polish this talking head, create a rough cut of my video. So this is why I said you could either go from a template standpoint or you can go from just a prompt standpoint. Polish talking head video. Let's do that. Right? What I will say is add motion graphics where you see fit and ask me any questions to go along with this. Boom. And boom. Like I said, they have different slash commands when it comes to color, fonts, effects, whether I want to have a certain logo, where I want to have an image, caption. Okay, so here's, and I have this random dog because I thought it was really cute, named Buddy, right? You could do it in your settings. So it's really cute. I don't know why I have it. So it says, before I dive in, how much should I clean up your delivery? I would say standard clean, filler words, failed retakes, long pauses, more polished flow. So I'm cool with the standard clean, right? Oh, Marco, answer. I said, yes, we can make that happen. We'll check with the team. That might have to charge a few additional credits depending on our largest cloud infrastructure, but there's no reason why we can't make that available. This is why you are on these lives, because we change the actual app. We make changes happen. Come on. We appreciate you. Light up the chat for Opus Clip. You know what I mean? Light up the chat for Opus Clip. All right? That's what I said. If you don't have Opus Clip, I got you. I got you. Because we have perks like this. We have perks like this. They can swipe my card to save time. They can swipe. Listen, trying to make life that, and that's all honesty. I'm being honest with this. This is why I only work with certain companies and not everybody, because if I can't do that, I don't want it. Like if I can't, depending on what you guys want, if I can't ask, like request certain things based off what you want, because you are the one that are using it. Like I'm not the only one using it. If you are like, yo, here's the feedback, blah, 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 blah. If I can't do that and they don't listen and they don't make the changes eventually or even consider it, I don't want to work with it.
Bruh.
I don't want to work with it. Okay? So shout out to Marco. Everybody, give some lions and fires in the chat for Marco for the request. You know what I mean? Come on. All right. Where we at? Okay. So Submagic is done. We're waiting for AI producer to see as the little husky dog is doing his thing. So we're going to see what this template looks like. You felt safe enough to cry. Yes. Who is this random guy? This is what you have to create for your community. Wait, who was that random guy? Oh. wait. Whose man was that? Why do I keep saying this? Whose man was that? Yo, wait, go back. Whose Uncle David is that? This is what you have to create for your community. Nah. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever, right? You have to. Oh, let me make this bigger. Pause. This is wild. All right, here we go. Oh my God. You felt safe enough to cry. Yes. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever, right? You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them, that they are like, they become your marketing team, right? Like shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing, right? They are the best. You know what I mean? They are the best. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. The good thing about it, every time, like, you feel me? Every time I'm like, yo, whose man is this? Whose man is this? Now, on a positive, you're able to change. Why is it not showing? You're able. Hold on, let me get back on the screen. Let me get it back. Boop. All right. So right here, I can edit that random guy, change asset. I could change that to anything. I don't know what was said. So hold on. This is what you have to create for your community. I'm just gonna change it to cry to this dude real quick. You felt safe enough to cry. All right. I'm going to try to find a crying situation. But what I need to do is remove the silences. So, because there was a long pause. So let's do that first. May even remove the random need of the Uncle David. You felt safe enough to cry. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a secure. So it doesn't even need that. So I think I would remove that. Boom. So that's a cool thing. Like sometimes we need to see the vision. We need to see what it actually makes for us to be like, no, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. So you felt safe enough to cry. This is what you have to create for your community. I like that. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever, right? You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them that they become. I don't like that. So I would probably see, and they have free premium, my videos are saved. So I would just see if it has community. Let's see what they have for community. Hold on. I saw somebody say that they're from Germany. Hold on. If that is true, that's fire. Oh, here we go. Hello from Germany. What time is it in Germany? Yo, we're so global. We're so global. So global. All right. So, boom. There's a lot of people. I'll take that. Where you are constantly feeding them that they become your marketing team, right? Like shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing, right? They are the best. I would actually try to find video of the hunters because I was specifically talking to a couple. Shout out to the hunters. My LB crew know who I'm talking about. Sherry and Justin, but I would probably put actual video of them if I could find them or a picture of it. But for the most part, for not touching it. So 1 to 10, what do you think about it for not? There's no edits. All I had to do was change some B-roll, turn on that silence, remove the silences, and we're good. And we're absolutely good. So 1 to 10, let me know what you think. It's 4:48 in the morning in Germany, and she is watching. Hold on. Stop everything. Hold on. 4:48 in the morning in Germany, and she is watching. Can I just say thank you? If you are overseas right now, type in the time that you're watching this from. Thank you. Anybody who's watching from overseas and it is some crazy time, I do not take that for granted. That is amazing. Everybody in the US, drop some fire, drop some lions in the chat for all our overseas people. That is amazing. Just woke up for some reason. Well, praise God that you woke up. Come on. I like that. All right. So, and AI producer is still going. It transcribed the video, cleaning up the take, applying the cut, preparing the media, and then it's going to analyze it. But yeah, 1 to 10, what do you think? Is Submagic on mobile? That is a very good question. I don't believe it is, but I will I will check right now, if it is on the App Store. But with the mobile web browser, you're still able to do, because I know I've used the mobile web browser several times. Because one thing about Submagic, they have some fire captions. Like if you look, if anybody follows E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, I'll save this real quick. / Dr. Eric Thomas, I do all the captions of E's videos on Submagic. So you'll see right here.
Final time, I can. I will. I must. Stand to your.
I have his certain style on here, right? Leave without saving. But if I go back to here and caption styles, they just have some fire caption styles that I've always appreciated. That what I will say. For Submagic, their caption styles are undefeated. Their editing, the fact that it has certain templates and you can mess around with the B-roll and all of that, I like it. And especially for those people who are like, just give me the template, Nicky. I do not care to figure out how to describe to AI how I want to edit. Just give me the template. This is what it does. But from a mobile app standpoint, hold on, let me see. Where's my app store? Appy store. Hold on. Submagic. Magic. No. They have this one. That's not it. That's a subtitle. It's not Submagic. They don't have it. They don't have it.
Bruh.
But the web browser situation still works. All right, this is still going. Mind you, this is still in beta. So it's not going to be the super, super fast situation like we've been. But we get first access of looking at this. So, it depends on the price tag. Let's figure that out. Hold on. Let's figure out the price tag. I got y'all. What is Submagic? Since I'm already logged in, it won't let me see the pricing. But if I do, hold on. I got y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see if I could. No, I think it's easier if I just did this. Hold on. We'll do pricing of Submagic. I got y'all. It's reasonable pricing. I ain't gonna hold you. It's reasonable pricing. So this is monthly. They have $20, pretty much $40 and $70. Because I don't know, 39, 79, 20, 40, 70, right? So from a starter pack, you get 15 videos, 2 minutes max. With the 40, with the pro pack, you get 40 videos, and then with the business one, 100 videos, and then the 41 is probably the best because it has the B-roll and the audio. So this is probably going to be the one that will allow you to edit without any kind of input, and they will allow you to publish to TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So And this is their magic clips cost you extra. This is why I was like, if you're looking for that, I would still say Opus Clip. But if you're looking for an AI editor that has really dope captions and it keeps your certain brand style. Submagic's pretty dope. Submagic's pretty dope. But start with the starter just to test it out if you want to. But yeah. But let me show you what is to come with AI Producer. That's the one I am excited. Oh, it looks like it's done. Hold on. See what this is talking about. All right. Want me to continue to polish? Let's see what it did so far. Can I make this bigger? No. All right, let's see. You felt safe enough to cry. Yes. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them that they are like, they become your marketing team. Okay, it just polished it. Reading is essential. Reading is essential. It says, you want me to continue polishing? I'll finish this video with visuals, captions, and music. Definitely didn't read that. Oops, wrong one.
Bruh.
Definitely didn't read that. Okay, my bad. So this is how it, which I could appreciate. It shows the actual cuts. So let me see how smooth this is. You felt safe enough to cry. Yes. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them that they are like, they become your marketing team. Shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing. They are the best. They are the best. I almost want to can I remove that part? Because they become your marketing team. Okay, I can. Okay, cool. I can manually take that last part, make this into a cool 16-second clip. Let's continue. Boom. Got it. Taking a look at your video. And let's see how this edits it. Mind you, it guided me. I said, I used one of their prompts. It told me what type of cuts that I want, and now it's going to add everything. So, let's see. Let me add, hold on. There we go. Yeah, some music. Because, hold on. Suno has gotten in a lot of trouble, and I don't know how I feel about them anymore. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about. While we wait for this, let me see if I can find. Let me give y'all the link to Submagic for those people who are interested in it. Hold on, I got y'all. Give me a second. I'm not going to show y'all hey, Submagic, all right, how do I get it? I got you. Boop. Submagic. Boom. And then, I showed you how to connect Hyperframes with Claude. If you want to do that with ChatGPT, hold on. ChatGPT has plugins. So if you did Hyperframes in the plugins, you could install that right here. So boom, write in HTML, render videos. So it's that simple. All it would be, it would have that button, install. So Hyperframes for Claude, you go into customize, connector, browse, type in hyper, and you will see it here, and there'll be a plus. And then in ChatGPT, you go into plugins, you go into Hyperframes, Submagic. I gave y'all the link. And then we are waiting for AI producer, but I'll still give y'all that link. Okay, we'll see how this goes. It's still what I could appreciate is like 2 minutes. It shows you how long it's working. But let's see let's do what happened to Suno. You were about to tell us. Yeah, I know, I'm here. News. Okay. Because there was an article where it said it got caught being trained by YouTube and copyright stuff. So where is it? Let me see. Hold on. Why did my whisper flow just die? Hold on. Whisper flow, don't do this to me. I don't want to type. All right. Where is the article where it says Suno got trained by YouTube and copyright stuff? Here we go. Hackers reveal Suno AI music generator scraped YouTube, Deezer, and Genius. I don't know this one, so I don't want to quote this. The Atlantic. Here we go. No, that's a month ago. That wasn't. Let me go. Not AI mode. Shoot. This is why I don't like Google. This is why I don't like Google. Okay, here we go. There it is. Yahoo. We could rely on Yahoo. I'm cool with that. Source code hack reveals Suno AI was trained on millions of YouTube songs. All right, let's see if they actually have a video on it. Of course. Shout out to the ad. Shout out to the ad. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What did you think of the AI that we got to see, considering...
It didn't even talk about that. You're not even talking about that. Boo. All right. Musicians, streaming services, and record labels have been claiming for years that AI music services use their vast collection of human-created music to build their AI tools. Now we have a clearer picture of how Suno, an AI company that helps people create AI audio clips and songs, creates its music. A hack of Suno's source code reveals that it trained its AI by scraping massive amounts of music and lyrics from platforms like YouTube Music, Deezer, and Genius, and stock music libraries. 404 Music reported Wednesday. Oh, that's what we were looking at. The hacker, who goes by a different name, used a supply chain attack vector in November of 2025. Screenshots and information shared with 404 Media confirms some of the origins of the company's training data from 2023 and 2024. This is the problem that most artists, most of the music industry have a problem with. Y'all very familiar with Curtis King. We've covered him many times. We've had him on here. But there are just music artists just do not like AI for this reason. Because if you scraped it, I'm not for that. Like I'm not for that. Now, if there was, certain record labels will do something as a partnership. Maybe the artists don't agree, but because they're on that label, it is what it is. But the fact that this is being out there now. That's why I'm like, It's a little quiet for me with Suno. Not to say it's not a good tool for the potential that it has. And I do know, without naming names, I do know a lot of actual producers and artists who do use it. But because I'm a creative first, if it just grabbed that without notification, even just that, just notification. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of it. All right. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at with this. We are gathering B-roll. And once again, we are not editing this video manually. Okay? We did not do anything. We just had a conversation. The most manual thing I did was cut out the end part. That was it. That was the only thing I did. Cut out the end part. I couldn't get piggy. I couldn't get piggy with Suno. That's wild. Well, but why are we surprised? All companies did this when the IT stuff started, crawled and scraped all of it. Not surprised. Here's the thing. Not surprised. I think it's more when we're talking about transparency. They lied and said that they didn't, right? So I wonder if I could find the clip. I don't think YouTube still has that feature. Let's see. YouTube brought out this feature and then got rid of it. Let's see. Suno claims that they're not using any copyright music. I'm trying to find the actual person. Where is he? There was a video of like the CEO or the president saying that they didn't. There's a lot of people who don't like it. There's a lot of people. Man. And you could just see it. It's like so much content on Suno. Jesus. Okay. Let me see if I could go on Perplexity. Perplexity. I'll try to find it. Can you find the clip of where I believe it's the CEO of Suno saying that they do not use copyright music to train their models? And that's the biggest thing. It's just the trust part. You remembering it slight backwards. The record shows Suno publicly acknowledged they did train on the copyright music while arguing that this is legal under the fair use. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Startup claims training on copyright music is fair use. Oh. Okay, hold on. It's no secret that tens of millions of recordings that Suno's model was trained was presumably including recordings whose rights are owned by plaintiffs in this case. Okay, so I'm guessing some people filed a lawsuit. Learning is not infringing. It's never been. And it is not now. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's... Oh, you're bold. Oh. Okay. When was this article? This article was... When was this article? Very good question. Trying to find it. Maybe I missed it. I'm going to give y'all the link and maybe you can find it with me. Hold up. This looks like a little bit ago. I will say that. This looks like a little bit ago. Where's the... Somebody help me out. This is November 7th, but I think that's over there. I cannot find it. All right. For that TechCrunch article that you gave me, that it state that tens of millions of recordings were used to train this model, when was that published? Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. 2024. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's about to be quiet for sure. I can understand. Okay, now I can understand a little bit more. I didn't really, like, how do we go about this? I'm not for AI music being used on a monetizing standpoint, right? Like for the charts and super public use like that. I'm not for it because it was such a gray area. Now I'm cool for it, like content, YouTube videos, things of that nature, right? I'm okay with that. But when it comes to being in competition of actual real life music, because I wasn't very sure of where the source was, I wasn't really for it. Now that I see why, and now that it got verified with that whole source code, that's so, it doesn't feel right. It's so nasty. Like, I can understand why they're all upset. This is trasho. 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 All right. AI producer is done. It says the full video build is done and validated. And then it says, next step, we can add some zoom. So let's see what it did so far. You felt safe enough to cry. Yeah. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them, that they are like, they become your marketing team. Shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing. They are the best. They are the best. Oh, they even added the hunters part back. I could add that, but that was fire. Wait, that was not even my horns. Hold on. Is there a way I can make it like full screen? Can we make this? How do I make this full screen? I don't want to let me be great. Let me be great. Maybe I just gotta. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. Why didn't it let me be great? Anyways. Okay. We're gonna watch that again. And then 1 to 10, let me know what you think. 1 to 10 let me know what you think. You felt safe enough to cry. Yeah. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them, that they are like, they become your marketing team. Shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing. They are the best. They are the best. Nah, that's hard. Nah, that's hard. Yeah, 1 to 10, let me know what you think about it. And the dog. Let me know what you think. And that's why I'm excited. That's why I'm excited about AI Producer. Because it's the easier version of what we saw earlier, right? Where Hyperframes, you can have the conversation in Claude, but you don't visually see what's happening until the end. Where with AI Producer, it gives you prompts, and let's say if I wanted to add more effects or I just wanted to talk it out a little bit more, I could do it there and visually see the changes. So yeah, I'm gonna need y'all. I'm really excited about this product, for especially for those people who like struggle with editing their videos, the talking head videos. I like this. Yeah, that was really good. Hold on. That was really good. Let me know if it still puts you on a waiting list. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, let me know if that still puts you on a waiting list. Or what, but yeah, this is, or wait, maybe it's hold on. Maybe that's not even the, Opus Clip AI Producer. No, it's only gonna let me. Yeah, that's yeah. That's fire. I really like that. So yeah. Those are 3 different ways you can edit your videos. Whether you use Hyperframes inside of your favorite AI model, whether it is Claude or ChatGPT, whether it is using Submagic, or whether it is AI Producer by Opus Clip. I'm going to put all those links in the description just in case you don't have it in the chat. I got you. But which one was your favorite? Which one was your favorite? The Hyperframes, the very first one, the Submagic one, right? Or the AI Producer. So 1, 2, or 3. Let me know. Let me know. The husky here, did you get it from Osquirrel? No, they have, you can add the husky into it. Hold on. I'll show you. If you go into AI Producer and settings, it's called Buddy. And I can have a cat or I can have a dog. And it's called Buzz. So if I wanted the cat, there's the cat. I'm not a cat person, but you can have a cat. For me, I will have the dog because I am a dog lover. And so here we go. But yeah, one more time because this was, hold on, let me download it so you can see it. You can see it full time. Hold on. Let me download it. Watch this take forever now that I'm saying download. Shout out to Miss Love for sending the jewels. And listen, if this is adding any kind of value, if this had add any kind of value, super chats, the jewels, the gifts, all of that, that's super appreciative. But the biggest thing is 2 things. Make sure that you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, go check. Say it says subscribed. Well, it should say join if you already subscribed. If you see the subscribe button, hit that subscribe. But the ultimate thing is that I want everybody part of Lion's behavior. Okay? That's the private community for all creators who are trying to figure out this AI stuff, this content stuff, without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling burnt out. We have 2 tiers, whether it is the core, which is like your creative playground. You could try out all of these different skills, all of these different tools that we have. You get free access. Not free access. You have early access to some of these beta groups that I'm in. Or you could go to the LB Club side. And this is where we're starting to implement and hold you accountable for your brand. Hold you accountable for the content that you're putting out, the tools that you're trying. And you get to chill with us probably 3 to 4 times a year at the LB lock-ins. We're doing Puerto Rico in November. Hopefully we'll see you there. So if you're not part of Lions Behavior, what just happened to me? What just happened to me? Where did I go? I don't even know. That tried to end me. Why did that end me? What just happened? What? I'm so confused what just happened. That was wild. That was wild. Yeah, so if you want to join Lions Behavior, that's in the chat. Type in me if you want to join. Hopefully I'll see you after this live. I'll send a audio note to you personally, all of that amazing stuff. But here is what I got, the video. Here's what it did. Let's see it. Hold up. You felt safe enough to cry. Yeah. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them, that they are like, they become your marketing team. Shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing. They are the best. They are the best. All right, 1 to 10. What do you think about it? Come on, Miss Love with the super chat. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. But thank you, me. Okay, so I'm gonna see you in Lions Behavior. I'm gonna send you. Me and you are gonna chat in the DMs over there. Join it. Me and you are gonna chat. Anybody who joins today, me and you are gonna chat. I'm up tonight. You feel me? I'm up tonight. Would love learning how to do these. You're awesome. Thank you. Play it again. Ads got me. Oh, I got you. Okay, hold on. I got you. You felt safe enough to cry. Yeah. This is what you have to create for your community. I don't care if you have a security company or whatever. You have to bring them to a place where you are constantly feeding them, that they are like, they become your marketing team. Shout out to my hunters. I love my hunters. They're so amazing. They are the best. They are the best. That was it. So 1 to 10, let me know. Now, before we leave, not this Monday. Not this Monday. Not next Monday, but the following Monday is Birthday Monday. I'm going live on my birthday, okay? So I need y'all here next Monday and the following Monday, okay? I need y'all here every week, but I just want to let you know I'm going live on my birthday. I'm actually very excited, okay? Very, very excited. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. I have no clue what I'm going to be talking about. Because that's like 2 weeks from now. However, I am going live. No excuses. No like, oh, it's my birthday, I'm not going live. No, I'm going live. I mean, is this included in Opus Pro? I just canceled the subscription to Opus because I wasn't using it. It is going to be able to use Opus credits. So if you already have Opus Clip, you will be able to use the credits to use AI Producer. So yes, our birthday twin, come on. Mine is Saturday. Listen, wait, yours is this Saturday? Yeah, shout out to the Leos. Shout out to the Leos. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Leos. I think there was one more thing I wanted to do, but I'm going live again this week. So I don't know what day yet. So turn on that bell. There's a bell to make sure you get all the notifications. I will be going live again this week because I didn't go live last week. So I'm going to do 2 this week. So I'm excited. We're going to build some stuff. But let's head out. Let's head out. We talked about OpenAI. They came out with ChatGPT, but they may be scared of these new open weight models. We talked a bit about it. We showed the concern about it. It was either OpenAI or the administration tried to shut down this live. We're still here. We're still here. All right. We did that. We talked about YouTube's AI policy. We got a little bit of an understanding, but not really sure still. And then we edited videos with AI using Hyperframes, using Submagic, and using AI Producer. In the chat, let me know which one are you going to try. Everything's going to be in the description after this. I'm going to have timestamps, all of that amazing stuff. And I'm probably going to give the skill that I created for the clipping inside of Lion's Behavior by Friday. So if you are in Lion's Behavior, keep me honest with that. But these are the things that are benefits for Lion's Behavior. They get the skills, they get the plugins, they get all of that. You get to see it here, but you just get to plug and play it when you are in Lion's Behavior. So I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Turn on that notification. I'm going live again this week. And you know what I'm gonna say, right? You know what I'm gonna say? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Shout out to Germany. But